everyone. Hi, it's Danny Voroskova. Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. I'm real happy to be with you again this week and hope everyone's doing well. So, as I was thinking about where we're going to go, what direction we're going to head in this week, I was thinking about building more on that gratitude that we looked into last time. Let me just take a second. Take a second. So, when people think, well, what is this? What is gratitude, right? How do you step into gratitude when life is busy? That's where we were last week, right? Like, how do we just, hey, hit the gratitude, hit the grateful, life is peachy button here? Well, you know what? It's it's really not as hard. It's not as hard as we would think. So this week, I'm thinking about what am I grateful for? Well, okay, super cheesy. Here we go. I adopted uh, two birds. Seemed like a great plan, right? They're amazing. And as I'm going along with this, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have consulted someone, I don't know. How hard could this be? But as I've gone through each day, getting to know them, trial and error, getting, I don't know, seeds thrown at me. Guess that's the wrong thing to do. So maybe I'll try this, I'll try that. Anyway, I I went out, I said, okay, put him by the windows, let him have some fresh air, and I'm gonna go out, run my errands. And I parked my car outside, and as soon as I closed the door, I could hear like the loudest chirping. Kid you not, like, yeah. And I thought to myself, have they been doing that all like since I've been gone? And then I realized, no, they're actually looking out the window like, hey, weirdo mom, we're glad you're back. How you doing? And it cracked me up. It was the funniest thing. I learned something new about my bird kids now. And yeah, so I don't know, we take it as it goes, right? And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm like, well, they like me. That's the first step. So there, there is my afternoon cheesy story of gratitude with you. And I hope you're all doing well. And I would love to get into some readings. So let's see who we have here today with us. Okay, let's see. So do we have Vinny calling in? Jeannie. Hi,
Jeannie, yes.
Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. How are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Great, thanks. Jeannie?
Yes, hello. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I was just waiting for you to say something.
oh, no, that's okay. I'm here. Jeannie, how can I help you? Do you have a question or
Um,
something you'd like me to look into for you?
well, one of two things. If I have any messages from a past loved one, a loved one who has passed, and maybe a look into my love life.
Okay. Give me 1 second to focus, Jeannie. Let's see. Loved ones past. Mhm. Okay, Jeannie. So the first person that I do see um coming towards you to be here a is an older woman. She looks to me to be the way that she's approaching me. She looks to be maybe in her 50s, and let me see, woman, maybe in her 50s. And I am getting a brownish reddish hair. Let me see how this woman would be connected to you. Yeah. Second, Jeannie. Miss Virginia. Okay. For some reason, she's giving me the impression of something having to do with Spanish, possibly Spanish speaking. Would you recognize this, Jeannie?
Yes, I do actually.
You do. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm going to bring her a little closer. Okay. I do get the feeling that she is a when I'm asking her, I'm saying, okay, are you this or that? The first impression is aunt. But I feel like this woman is giving me the impression of being a friend, of being a maternal guide and a friend who would laugh with you. Does this make sense to you, Jeannie?
Maternal guide. I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. This woman, the way that this woman is approaching me, regarding her relationship to you, initially I had the impression of an aunt, let me see now. We'll just keep moving on through that. Okay. So we have her, she is referring to Spanish speaking, Spanish. Um, okay. As she's coming through, she would like to bring reference to a young man. And I do get the feeling that she is coming forward to speak about this young man who would be in his teenage years. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Jeannie. Regarding this young man, is he still here, in the physical with you, or is he with her?
Yeah. Well, I don't know any teen that has passed. No. So they would
Okay,
still be with me.
so this would be someone, this would be a young man who is here. Thank you for confirming that with me. Um, okay. Um, has this teenager, grown up since the last time she has seen him?
Oh, teenagers since she's seen him. So the person that I'm thinking of, um,
We have a couple here.
oh, okay, yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
see, I'm trying to,
yeah,
there's a
yes,
couple saying who's who. Okay, so we're
yeah. I'm
referring
just
to,
trying to go through people, but yeah, I can see that.
okay. Okay, so this young man has now grown up, yes? Is there a connection to two little girls? Is he a father now? That the young man that she's talking about?
Oh no,
No, he's not.
no.
Okay. All right, let's just see who
Well,
we
maybe so. Maybe one of the other people that I thought it was one person, but it could be someone else. But yeah.
okay. All right, well, let's see who we're working with here, right? You have a few. Okay, so she's bringing forward in reference to one young man who is in his younger teens. He is thin and he is looking at school options. And he's over here to the side. And then there's another reference to a young teenager that I get the sense that he has now grown. And if so, he is a father and he would have what appears to be two daughters. So which of them makes sense to you?
Well, now none because
None.
the one,
Okay.
no, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, none because
Oh, no, it's
the
okay.
one that
It's
I was
okay.
thinking doesn't have any daughters.
Doesn't
Well,
have
doesn't
any.
have children, period.
Does not. Okay. All right, Spirit. Well, I'm not sure. So let's come back to her a minute. Um, was there something that you would like to say to her? Was there something that you would like to ask her?
No, I was hoping that she would give me some information. Maybe
That she
is
would.
my niece with her?
Okay, let's see. Now, if you're referring to your niece, would that be connected to the two little girls that I'm seeing?
No,
No. Okay. Well, you know what?
no, she passed recently.
I would love to bring through communication. I don't feel clear. I feel like I have quite a few people here. Um, give me 1 second to tune in and see what I can bring for you here clearly. I know that she is here. I know that she is here. We know that she is referring to a young man, substantial. Okay, I do that, and this is man. Okay. I don't believe that I have the best connection with her, and I do apologize for that at the moment. But I do believe that I'm getting many mixed signals here. Let me see. Okay. Jeannie, at this time, I'm going to thank her for stepping forward. As I see her, as she's standing here before me, she's a big smile. She is a beautiful woman. And so on that note, I'm going to thank her, and let's move on to the other questions that you have.
Just my love life.
Love. Okay. Let's move her over. Now that I have closed that out though, Jeannie, could you confirm to me what relation this woman is to you?
I believe she was my aunt.
She was your aunt. Okay. All
Yes.
right, good. Thank you for that. Got it. Okay. And here we go from there. Okay. Love life. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see. All right. Love life, love life. Okay. You know, the first impression that I'm getting, let me see. Does this involve a current marriage, Jeannie?
Well, no.
No. Okay. Would the person of interest, the person that you're interested in, would they have just left a marriage? Are they considering leaving a marriage?
No, that would be me.
That would be you. Okay, thank you. And is the name Tom relevant?
No,
Tom, nothing? Okay. All right, so this would
no,
be
nothing. No.
okay, this would be you. Danny, I do still have I do still have Auntie over here. gonna keep her over to the side, but I'd like to share my feelings. And my feelings from what I can see here. Um, I do feel that in time that feel like we're okay. I do feel that it is possible to um have love in this situation. Um, it feels like whatever is occurring or has occurred, if there is a possibility of not quick like trust or when I'm looking at trust, I'm looking at possibly like trust in maybe behavior, maybe something like that. I'm not focusing on any kind of like an infidelity or something like that, but say trust in a behavior. It feels like words being said. Does this make sense to you, Jeannie?
Not really, no. Mm.
No, this doesn't make sense. Okay. I don't have a bad feeling and about this, Jeannie. I really wish I could give you a lot more information than I am today, and I apologize for that. But as far as love life, I do get a feeling of a little bit of stagnancy, and I do get an overall feeling of a lot of love behind that. And the impressions that I'm receiving with this is sometimes we would get into a stale, sort of a stale, little bit of a stale situation. Um, but it only takes 1 second to really just rekindle, to even break out into a laugh, right? Where it just changes the dynamic. And that's the scenario that I do see. I do ultimately see that this is something worth staying in. I do ultimately see that you would be happier staying where you are.
Okay.
Are there any questions that you want to ask me about that? Or does this make
Not
sense to
about
you?
that. And
Mhm.
what it makes sense and it doesn't make sense. Because I'm already in the divorce process.
Okay. So words, things, feels like you cannot go back. Feels like already said, already done. Here you are. Um, Jeannie, my my impressions on this is that it's not too late. You asked. um,
Okay.
that's my heartfelt impression. And since Auntie Aunt had um, come for you, I would always recommend that taking time to talk to her. Take time to talk to your loved ones, and maybe that will help. Maybe that'll help clear your head. They're always right here listening. So
Thank
I wish
you.
you the best, Jeannie. Thank you so, so much. And I hope that I've been helpful in some way.
You have. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sending you love, Jeannie. Take care.
Thank you. You as well.
Okay. So, all right. um, on that note, things can messages that come through can seem a bit overwhelming at first, but pretty much always when we take these things with us and we think about them in hindsight, the pieces do tend to click. So good for that. Let's see. So we have Vanessa. Vanessa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for calling. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How can I help you today?
So just been going through some stuff right now, and so just want to touch on, I guess, um, the money side right now, or love. So yeah,
Okay, Vanessa. See what we can do. Vanessa, have you been offered the opportunity to move, to change your residence, and that would require changing your finances?
I have not been offered to move as of date. No.
Would this be something that you're considering, that you're hoping for?
It would help with my finances. However, you always have to find the money resources to come up with your first month's rent, your damage deposit, moving costs, all that. And I'm not in a position to do that.
Okay. I do feel, Vanessa, that within the next 2 weeks, seems like middle of the month, maybe first of the month, bills are going out. I do feel that before the first, that you are going to receive information that is going to provide provide an idea or provide a resource, something that is going to come as a surprise and is going to be very simple for you. This is a next step. This is something that you've been thinking about for a while, and this would be the next step to ease these worries. Does this make sense to you, Vanessa?
Um,
Did you reach out to, maybe you reached out to someone, or maybe you're considering some type of additional help? And I do get the feeling that this is coming into your life, and it is coming in soon. That is my feeling. I do not feel that this is a 3 month something like that. So with that being said, would that make sense to you?
yeah, so I have reached out to a pastor at one of my local churches as well. I put forward an application for some um, hard to explain, but to kind of describe, it's basically an application for some indigenous money.
I do believe that this next step that is coming, this next bit of information that is going to come into is going to involve something different. And I do believe that in going that way, that the next opportunity that I see seems like it is something that is going to be someone like a charity in that kind of way. So although this is not the typical first months, last months, rent and everything, this is going to be stress-free. And I do believe that, let's see, we're in New York here. So within the next even month and a half after, I know I'm skipping time here, that I do believe that you'll be at peace. I do see you being comfortable, although this is not the traditional path that you were thinking of. Does that make sense to you?
Meaning the traditional path of, like, can you give me an example?
yes, this does feel like this new opportunity is going to get you to a place where you will have a new living arrangement, not possibly not in the way that you had thought, but you will have your own home space and that you will not be worrying about bills because of the work that you have
Okay.
already done. Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
see for you,
my
Lisa.
yeah, my lease is not due until August. So, and
Okay.
I had been thinking about, you know, the possibility of moving, but that all depended on finances for me because I don't have a job right now.
Vanessa, this is a miracle coming true. So on that note, I do have to wrap this up. I do have to let you go. And I send you my love and keep doing what you're doing, Vanessa. You're inspiring all of us. So good work done. Here it is. Rewards coming in for you. 2 weeks, Vanessa. So keep an eye out on that. And on that note, uh see you all next week. All right. Be well.